Let us continue with the last part of figures of speech. That is 24. Analogy. When a word is used to extend and elaborate on the implied or expressed comparison or metaphor or simile, it is called analogy. Example, just an example of a version is given. Education is like a game in which more than one person takes part, and each person has a position to play. Your teachers are responsible for the game plan, and you are responsible for learning. This is the example for analogy. Next is allegory, fable, parable. In this allegory, in history you might have come across the word. When a series of metaphors or symbols are used continuously throughout an entire story so as to represent or describe one series of facts by another series, that is analogues to it, and its main features called the figures of speech is allegory. I hope it is clear to you. Example, Edison's vision of Mirza. Next, Swift's Gulliver's Travels and Tale of Tub. Now, next in that, fable. When birds and beasts are made to think, speak and act like men in order to teach a moral. Sometimes we give an example of certain animals. So they give us a moral that the figure of speech is called fable. Example, Aesop's fables, the Panchatantra. Lastly, parable. When a short story represents something real in life or nature and teaches a moral or religious or spiritual lesson, that the figure of speech is called parable. The parable of Good Samaritan comes in Bible. Parable of Good Samaritan. And the last example is the parable of prodigal son, that also from the Bible. So with this, we conclude the learning of figures of speech. As I told you earlier, it will be very helpful for the higher classes, not the lower classes. But you may not be going through so much. So when you take video and you come across 2, it will be easy for you to follow. So whenever you get into this figures of speech topic, you may kindly refer to my teaching and it will be easy for you. So with that, I wind up today's teaching, and it's already late. So have a good sleep, good night and bye-bye.